Ever wondered why your trading account keeps looking like a horror movie sequel, blown up again and again and again? What if I told you your strategy isn't the real problem? You are stuck in a never-ending loop of doom called the failure cycle. Welcome to Stick Trader Mind, your home for trading psychology that actually makes sense and doesn't bore you to sleep. It always starts with hope. A new strategy, fresh out of a backtest session, downloaded from a flashy guru's channel with 200K subs and a thumbnail that screams, "Turn $100 into $10,000." And you're pumped. You've done your homework, you've watched the webinars, you've tweaked your indicators to perfection, you're armed and dangerous, baby. First trade, profit. Second trade, boom, another win. Third trade, a clean sniper entry. The charts seem to listen to your every command. You feel like the market owes you money, like you're some kind of Forex magician conjuring up 3 Rs with every move. And here's the kicker. You're not scared. You're calm, focused. You don't hesitate. You don't overthink. You enter with confidence and exit with precision. Why? Because in this moment, your psychology is clean. There's no trauma yet, no baggage, no fear. Just pure execution. You're not actually good, you're unburdened. And ironically, that's when you trade your best. You're in flow, in sync with the candles, pulling pips like a vacuum cleaner on steroids. At this point, the dopamine hits different. You start fantasizing. Maybe I'm built for this. Maybe I'm the one. Maybe I quit my job next month. You're not trading anymore. You're role-playing a Wall Street superhero. You feel invincible. But here's the twist. That invincibility, it's not real. It's an illusion, a mirage created by the absence of pain, not the presence of skill. Because what's actually happening is that you're walking on a tightrope blindfolded with zero wind resistance. And you think you're flying. But markets don't stay calm for long. Storms are coming. And when they do, when that next candle doesn't obey, when that one loss hits harder than expected, you won't just stumble, you'll spiral. And that's when the illusion shatters. Welcome to the next stage, the false step. And then it happens. One trade, one tiny slip. You over-leverage, just a little. You skip your stop loss, just this once. You take a setup that almost meets your rules. No big deal, right? Wrong. That one mistake, it cracks the windshield. And once that crack appears, fear seeps in. Quietly, subtly, like smoke under a door. Your mind shifts. You start hesitating. You question your system. You pass on good trades. Then you chase bad ones to make up for what you missed. Now, the same charts that once obeyed your commands, they feel alien, chaotic, threatening. Then the inner voices start to speak. Maybe this strategy doesn't work anymore. What if the market's changed? Let me just tweak this indicator real quick. Okay. If I just win the next 2 trades, I'll be break even. Then I'll stop. Promise. Sound familiar? Welcome to emotional trading. This is where revenge trading, overtrading, and trigger-happy scalping come out to play. This is where traders don't lose accounts, they destroy them. You click faster, you size bigger, you stop thinking altogether. And every move you make is no longer about the market, it's about your needs. Your need to feel safe, your need to undo the damage. But the more you fight the market, the more the market fights back. Until finally, your screen is red, your capital is gone, and you're staring like someone who just woke up from a blackout, wondering what the hell just happened. This is not bad luck. This is the destruction stage, where confidence dies, where clarity vanishes, where traders either wake up or wipe out. And if you don't stop here, if you don't recognize the pattern, you know what comes next. A brand new plan, a shiny new strategy, and the cycle begins again. So, now you're here, rock bottom. Your confidence, gone. Your capital, torched. Your screen,
mocking you with those painful red numbers. But here's the secret no one tells you. This is the most powerful place you'll ever be, because destruction clears the noise. Pain humbles the ego. And when the dust settles, you face a brutal truth. The market didn't beat you. You did. And the only way out is not through another strategy, it's through yourself. You stop. You stop blaming the plan, the setup, the market makers, the indicator, the time of day, the moon cycle, your X, and your Wi-Fi. And you finally ask, where did I lose control? Not in the loss, not in the red candle, but in the moment you let fear whisper louder than discipline. In the moment you traded to feel better instead of trade better. This is your reset button. And this time, you build differently. You stop strategy hopping. You pick one edge, just one. You journal every move, every thought, every urge to break your rules. You study your wins, but you dissect your losses more deeply. You don't just manage risk, you become obsessed with preserving capital. Because now you finally understand trading isn't about being right, it's about being consistent, predictable, controlled under pressure. You start showing up like a professional, not like a gambler. You enter only what you planned. You exit without regret. You accept the losses. You protect your energy. You trade like a sniper. One shot, one setup, one mindset. The cycle didn't end because the market changed. It ended because you did. You reclaimed your psychology. You stopped reacting and started executing. You stopped chasing and started leading. And just like that, the chaos fades, the fear weakens, the noise dies down, and for the first time in a long time, you feel in control, not of the market, but of yourself. And that is where consistency dwells. So, you've seen the cycle. You've lived through the damage, but now you understand the real game. It was never about the strategy, never about the indicators, never about the news, the NFP spikes, the Fed meetings, or the candle patterns. It was always about you. And if you're ready to break the failure cycle for good, then here's the blueprint. Not hype, not theory, just battle-tested execution. Step 1, stick to one strategy. Not 5, not 7, 1. Choose a system that's been proven over time, back-tested, forward-tested, with clear rules. Then commit. 30 trades, no deviation, no tweaks midway. Why? Because success isn't built on new plans. It's built on mastering one until it's boring. Step 2, master risk like a religion. If you're still risking 5%, 10%, praying for miracles, you're not a trader. You're a ticking bomb. The pros, they risk 1%, maybe 2% if they're feeling spicy. They trade to stay in the game, not to get rich in a week. Your job is not to double your account, it's to survive long enough to let compounding do the heavy lifting. Step 3, track the real enemy, your psychology. Start a journal, not just for your trades, but for your thoughts. What did you feel before entering that revenge trade? What belief told you to move your stop loss? What emotion pushed you into that impulsive buy? Because once you can name the voice inside your head, you can neutralize it. And once you master that, you become unshakable. This game rewards those who are calm in chaos, disciplined in doubt, consistent when it's boring, detached when the money tempts you to sin. You are not in a battle with the market, you are in a battle with the version of yourself that trades emotionally, impulsively, recklessly. Kill that version. Every day and every chart. And in its place, build the trader who is surgical, patient, ruthless with rules, the one who doesn't chase hype, but compounds quietly. Remember this, you don't need another guru. You don't need another shiny PDF. You don't need a magic entry. You need to become the type of person who executes a basic plan flawlessly. And when you do, it becomes your new normal. Consistency isn't luck. Profit isn't a fluke. Freedom isn't a fantasy. So let me ask you, Are you ready to stop the cycle? Or are you still searching for another shortcut? Because the truth is, this game doesn't care about your excuses. It only rewards you when you take action. What part of the cycle are you stuck in right now? Planning, false step, or destruction? Let us know your experience in the comment. Like this video so the algorithm shows it to the next trader who is stuck in the cycle. Subscribe if you're done losing to your own mind. Share this with someone who keeps changing strategies like underwear. This is Stick Trader Mind. Until next time, trade sharper and own your destiny.